The Migration and Sustainable Development Gambia project convened its seventh Stake in the Nation forum on Saturday at the Sadauda Kairaba Jawara International Conference Center in Bijilo. The event, held under the theme Innovation and Impact Inclusive Development, featured a parallel conference on higher education. The primary objective of the Migration and Sustainable Development Project is to augment the role of the Gambian diaspora in national development. SNF, initiated in 2017 as an annual consultative dialogue, has become an integral to Gambian diaspora policy and practice. During the event, Buhas said the governor of the Central Bank of the Gambia highlighted the crucial role of remittance in economic development. He outlined the central bank's remittance inflows in 2023, emphasizing their impact on the country's economy.
Remittances continue to play a pivotal role in the economic development of the Gambia, and its economic impact cannot be overestimated. Over the years, official statistics on remittances have recorded substantial inflow of funds, providing direct economic benefits to Gambians from all walks of life. Let me now share with you the remittance inflows in 2023. For the year 2023, the total remittance inflows to the Gambia stood at United States dollars $737.12 million. This accounted for 32.11% of our nominal gross domestic product, GDP, and represents an increase of 3.46% over the same period in 2022.
As an emerging national institution, the Stake in the Nation Forum continues to facilitate development, engagement, interactions, consultations, and collaboration between the Gambia diaspora, ministries, departments, and agencies, and a diverse range of non-state actors. The Minister of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, Professor Per Gomez, said the theme for this year's forum could not be more apt.
The theme of the seventh Stake in the Nation Forum, Innovation and Impact for Inclusive Development, resonates deeply with the ethos of our ministry. The Parallel Higher Education Conference, focusing on improving the development impact of higher education, will provide us with a unique opportunity to deliberate on practical actions and strategies to enhance the contribution of tertiary and higher education to national development.
In her statement, the American ambassador to the Gambia, Her Excellency Sharon L. Kuruma, affirmed the United States steadfast partnership in development, certain in Gambia as a model.
Gambians living in Los Angeles, Seattle, Atlanta, Washington, D.C., New York, and other cities across the United States are indispensable to this country's development, and the effort to build a brighter future for the next generation.
Representing His Excellency President Adama Barrow, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Honorable Momodu Tangara, highlighted the vital role played by the diaspora in the country's economic development.
What you do today will determine what you will become tomorrow. And I think with perseverance, hard work, you can move mountains. The diaspora, in his statement, he talked about the historical participation of the diaspora, even in the liberation struggle of our continent. One cannot overemphasize the role of the diaspora. In America, you had the Niagara movement with Pepper Boys. In France, in the Quartier Latin, you have the legitimate defense movement. You have great and dignified sons of the diaspora like Franz Fanon, George Padmore, who played a key role. And the topic of migration, I think, is one of the most important today because of the challenges we are facing, which are not only developmental, I can say they are societal and existential challenges. Sometimes our partners look at migration only from the security perspective. Migration is part and parcel of human history. No one can stop it.
The resident coordinator of the United Nations in the Gambia reaffirmed the United Nations' commitment to supporting the migration and sustainable development in the Gambia.
Effective and efficient manner, transparency and accountability, innovation, digitalization, and creating a more conducive environment for the dynamic youth dividend of this country and its women, working closely with trusted civil society from the national to the local level, and the voice of civil society will truly have a meaningful impact for the people of the Gambia when they work in tandem with the diaspora. The full engagement and support of the diaspora with these boots on the ground in this great nation is critical and a great force and catalyst for accelerating the national development agenda for all. We as UNDP and our sister agencies reaffirm our commitment to support and work with you for this very great nation.
Professor Jibril Fall, the director of the MSDG project, acknowledged the diasporans' contribution to the socio-economic development of the Gambia, expressing gratitude to the president and his government for their continuous support.
Hoping that you would agree with us that some of it has been successful, and we appeal to you and ask you to kindly continue that support, the partnership, and the interaction for the common goal. I thank the President and the government for their continued support. And today, for this conference, we have for this forum, we have the parallel conference on higher education with very interesting and relevant topics. And we look forward to those sessions. And in the closing plenary, we would hear from Dr. Sala, who is the chair of the conference, to give us a big feedback about I saw a list of very many professors in this list. So some of us are even scared to go in there. So on that note, Professor Gomez, thank you so much, and thank you all.
The Vice President of Finance at African Finance Corporation, Ibrahim Sawane, encouraged Gambians both within and outside the country to explore new innovations that will positively impact the nation.
Ladies and gentlemen, our nation needs support. It needs support from all of us. Our experience, our resources can bring changes in education, in healthcare, and other key sectors for this nation. Today, more than ever, innovation makes it possible for us to participate in inclusive national development. Please allow me to share with you two out of the many ways through which diaspora can participate in the national development. Of these two, out of which myself and other Gambians are currently participating. First is the structured investment. I am aware many of us are sending remittances to support our families. But beyond supporting our families, we should consider structured investment.
Stake in the Nation Forum, mandated as an annual consultative event in the Gambia Diaspora Strategic and Gambia National Development Plans, brings together diaspora development groups to engage with government, ministries, departments, agencies, as well as NGOs and CSOs, contributing to the formal policy and strategic consultations initiated by various government and private institutions. Reporting for Kirfatu, I am Ramatulai Jao.